to the channel. My name's Kevin J. Moore, the channel's Ptertain TV, and this subject's boxing because Darren Till had a fight just recently, and he smashed the guy. He won the fight convincingly. He knocked the guy out completely. He knocked out Luke Rockhold completely. So he's a good fighter, really. Bang, he's really a great fighter. He's doing well. But he called out Froch. He called out Froch, and Carl. How's he responding to it? Because you can tell he's still thinking about it. He's not 100% sure one way or another. But let's listen to Carl and what he says regarding the possibility of him fighting Darren Till. Let's have a listen to a bit of what Carl says on his channel.
I think that'd be a fight everybody would want to see. I think the great thing for Darren is he's got a few options, and you know, if you got back into training, if you got into sparring, if you fancied it, I think you got a few options as well. You know, you as we know, you now talk a very, very good game, as well as
my ears are pricking up here.
Yeah.
What's that? Am I getting the itch? I don't even know. It might be the half a bottle of Corona.
It might be. Which we should get back to, actually.
Yeah, true. Listen, we'll leave it there. I've probably got a bit of a decision to make in my own head. Do I want to get back into the professional boxing ring again? Is it the professional boxing ring? I don't know. I'll have a little feel in the gym. I'll do a little bit of sparring. I'll go and see Rob McCracken up in Sheffield. I'll have a little touch spar, a bit of technical spar, see how I feel. Just being honest with the viewers, I always tell it straight how it is. At the minute, I've got no intention, I've got no desire to fight. But being here tonight, seeing the atmosphere and what Misfits put on, and yourself from DAZN talking about the fight as a potential, I'd be stupid to not actually at least give it a bit of thought. So I'm not writing it off. I'm not saying Darren Till I want to fight. I'm not just saying a call out.
So you can see there, Carl is seriously considering fighting. Is considering it, fighting Darren Till. He's not 100% made his mind up, but in my opinion, it should be. No! Don't do it! That's definitely what it should be, because Carl is nearly 50 years old, and is a great fighter in his time, of course. He really was a great fighter, and I know in some of the comments, people were saying, some people were trying to imply that he's a coward or something like that, which is absolutely, in my opinion, disgusting to say that. I don't know how you can ever use that word or any words like coward or any words like that when it comes to Carl Froch. You can never ever, no matter what you think of him, there's absolutely no way you can say he's afraid or he's scared. You can't use that against to say Carl Froch, because his record speaks for itself, a record that he's happy to continually promote, isn't it? He does it in a funny way, but you can't call a man a coward. In fact, many people are putting him down and making these comments have never even been in a boxing ring, and you know, a lot of these people that talk about Carl, they've never laced up gloves, but they've got given their opinion about him.
Did anybody had to open their mouth with a motherfucker opinion?
At the end of the day, you need to keep quiet and stop making these comments behind your little keyboard or your little phone, making comments, because you're not brave, you're not tough, you're not men. If you ever say that word Carl Froch and put the word coward or any word like that next to his name, it's utter stupidity. He did mention him, if you watch the whole video on his channel, he talks about, oh, he's scared, but he's only joking. He's not scared. Carl is a very brave man. You've seen it yourself. Look at his fights. Look at his record. So you can't really call him a coward. If you say he's a coward, you're an idiot. Don't come near me if you say he's a coward, because I'll knock you out myself. But anyway, listen, I just think this video now, watch this little clip, and I think this is a great one to play with regards to Carl. If Carl's watching this video, I'd like him to look at this clip. Watch this.
I know what you're feeling. Let it go. Let it go.
That clip was, of course, taken from one of the Rocky films. And the advice there, Apollo Creed's friend, the character, his friend in the film, he was saying to him, I know how you're feeling. I know how you're feeling, but we don't need this. No, he's trying to convince Apollo not to do it. And of course, probably we've all seen that film. And Paulo went on to fight again, didn't he? Even though his friend was saying to him, you shouldn't fight this guy, Rocky's, it's too. But I'm saying, really, Carl, in my personal opinion, he's got nothing to prove at all with regards to bravery. He's got nothing to prove. The guy's got a heart of a lion. But in my opinion, he shouldn't fight. He's nearly 50. He's got family. He's got a wife. He's got a kid. Lovely family. Lovely life with his wife and his children's family. So why risk his health further by going to the ring and fighting somebody again? Doesn't make sense. I always say it about these boxers. I don't say it about boxers that and brand new boxers that are just coming into the boxing world. Young people. Like, I think there's a guy called Moses, isn't there? He's a great fighter starting out. So I wouldn't say to Moses, listen, retire Moses, because he's only young, he's starting out, you see. But people like Carl are established. He's got a YouTube channel, he's got his family, he's got everything to live for. And there's no point in him, to me, someone like that fighting and carrying on, potentially hurting yourself. Because obviously, as you get older, your body can't take as much. It's not got the elasticity it used to have when you're younger. When you have a fall, it's not as easy to recover. The recovery rate of your body is very difficult. And plus, when someone punches you, the kinetic energy from that traveling fist travels and the energy goes into your cells. It really damages your body if you continually get punched. And obviously, a famous example of Muhammad Ali. He kept fighting even though he really should have retired. He was 39 in 1981 when he fought his final fight against Trevor Berbick. And Muhammad Ali, he really got hurt quite badly because he just didn't have it in him anymore. And I think Carl mentioned it in some of the videos, in that video, talk about the possibility of fighting Darren Till. That sort of hunger, that desire is not there. If you get in the ring, you could really get hurt. So basically, in my opinion, you definitely never use the word coward or any words like that with regards to Carl Froch, because in my opinion, he's definitely not a coward. He's one of the bravest boxers I've ever watched fight. He's unbelievable. His skill in the way he fought in the past. You've seen many of his fights. I don't just name the fights because he names them all the time himself. But yeah, you can't take away from his record and his strength and his ability. But definitely now, because he's nearly 50, he's got a family. To me, it doesn't make any sense carrying on boxing with his money he's got in the bank. He's set up for life now. He's all right. He's got a nice YouTube channel. People are watching him. So there's no point. What's the point? Listen, Carl, if you're watching this video, I personally say you shouldn't go in. I know it's hard because, like I said in that Rocky clip, you've got an ego there, and you think the guy said it. But how much? Let's just say you fought this guy. You fought Darren Till, and then Darren Till. Even if you beat Darren Till, he's still got the damage to his body, a nearly 50-year-old body. The damage, the hurt, because it's not talking about an exhibition fight; it's a real fight. So there's a lot of damage to his body. He's nearly 50 years old. It doesn't make sense. He needs to have a quiet life, go to the gym, look after himself, look after his family, and be happy like that. Doesn't make sense him going in my opinion, to fight anybody really at his age. You need to relax with your money and your happiness and your family, in my opinion. But anyway, that's my view on that. It's up to Carl to decide, as it said in the video on his channel. It's his choice. But I always say, personally, at a certain stage in your boxing career, if you've got achieved a certain amount, you're comfortable, you're set up, it doesn't make sense continuing, because let's just say, even if let's just say Carl won that fight against Darren Till, right? Then somebody else will say they want to fight him. When will it end? I've said it before, but when's it going to end? He beats Darren Till. And go, oh, Carl, right, you're going to have to fight this person now. This person's called you out, and this person's called. How long is it going to last? People are going to get calling you out. Think about your age. Say, listen, wisdom is telling you, don't. The wisdom is telling you, don't do it. That's what wisdom's saying. It's best to stay away from it. Don't let the ego get the better of you. Think about your family and your future and happiness with your family. That you can walk on a straight line, you can do things, you've got your articulate, you can speak, you've got your everything's working. Go into that fight against Till, even if you win, it could cause substantial damage. So in my opinion, definitely don't do a fight against Darren Till because it doesn't make sense. When it comes to, the other way you could look at it, you could say you went into an exhibition fight, you could do an exhibition fight, something like that, but going into a proper fight, really, I don't think you should do an exhibition, but But proper fight for someone at that age and what is achieved, it doesn't make any sense to me. He's got nothing to prove. The man is, like I say, is like a lion heart. He's got a lot of strength. He's got a lot of strength of character. And the way he's boxed in the past, nobody can call him a coward, as I said before. I repeat it. Nobody can say he's scared. He's not scared. He's a very strong man. He's a very determined man. And you've seen the chat fights where he's been knocked down. He comes back again. He's a warrior. That's all I can say. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and please don't forget to, you know what you need to do, don't you? What do you need to do? What I always say, you need to do it. Do it, do it, do it, okay? Thanks for watching the video. See you on the next one.